Here's the kicker. It was a dude.
Wait.
Yeah.
So you fell in love with a dude?
I didn't fall in love. I had a puppy crush, and God have mercy. Yeah, oh man.
Michael, I reserve my comments for the things I'm about to say, because I don't want them to be used against me in the court of law.
Yep. Gucci. So I'll be the brother in white. Okay?
What?
I'll be the white bubble.
Okay. I thought you said I'll be the brother-in-law or something.
What?
Yeah, that's what I was like. What?
This nigga. Okay. You ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. Good afternoon, brother.
Who is this?
You don't know me, but I know you. Actually, I need your help.
But first, I would like to know you to help you.
Okay. I know this will sound very weird, but please try to understand, brother.
Understand what?
Let me explain. A few weeks ago, I met this chick online, and she fine as fuck.
Okay.
So I tried to shoot my shots, and unfortunately, I scored.
What's this?
Calm down, bro. I'm trying to explain everything here.
Okay.
Okay, so the girl and I started vibing and all. She seemed to like my sense of humor. So a week ago, she asked me to send a picture of me, and she would like to see what I look like. Now that's where the problem is.
What's that?
I'm ugly.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so I had to improvise.
I see. What did you do?
I sent her your picture.
What? Wait, what the fuck? You don't even know me.
Calm down, bro. I had no other options. I didn't want to lose her.
Why did you even use my own picture? There are lots of guys out there, man.
Well, because I happened to come across your picture at that moment, and you handsome as fuck.
Okay, you had already used my picture without telling me. So why did you text me now?
Because I need your help.
With what?
She asked me to send my nudes.
What the fuck? And you agreed?
Yeah, what could I have said?
Why? Why did you think no was inserted into the dictionary?
I don't know, man. I already said I would send it to her.
Why would a girl even request for your nudes?
Technically, she didn't ask for my nudes. She asked for yours.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so I need your naked pictures now, or she's gonna suspect that something is wrong.
And why will I do that?
She promised to send me some cash when I send it to her. I forgot to tell you that she's very rich. I actually asked her for some cash first. So she asked me to send the picture first before she sends it.
How much are we talking about here?
$5,000.
Whoa. Okay, you know what's gonna happen? We're gonna share the money together, deal?
I'll give you 10%.
I take 40% and we have a deal.
What the actual fuck? 40%? Nah, that's outrageous.
Well, do you have a choice? 40% or you go send her your ugly face?
Well, I have no choice. I guess we'll have a deal.
Nah, that's what I'm talking about. I'll go take some quality HD pictures. I'll be right back.
Thanks, bro.
You're welcome. Let's do this. Is that what our society is at right now?
Oh, man.
Is that where we're at right now as a society?
No, it's gonna get worse, bro. Now that AI is able to actually create photorealistic photos, Catfish is about to go to a whole new level, bro.
I know.
It is about to be wild. Yo.
Damn, some people will look at me and be like, oh, Michael B. Jordan don't even match up. I'm about to go crazy right now.
Like, it's insane though, especially I've been catfish before. This one time, this was when I was still in Nigeria too. I was talking to this one chick after I graduated.
Yeah?
Yeah, apparently she was talking to another one of my homies at the time. But here's the kicker. It wasn't her. She was using the photos of, I guess, an influencer. At the time, we wouldn't call it, she just had a lot of followers.
Yeah.
So she was using another chick's photos. Yeah. So I was like, what the fuck? And this was when I don't started an online relationship and I was talking to her. Like, yeah. So, like, yeah, I found that out. Like, oh man, no.
Damn.
Here's the kicker.
Well.
Every time I phone called her, she would have her, like, no, bro, it was a dude.
Wait.
Yeah.
So you fell in love with a dude?
I didn't fall in love. I had a puppy crush, and God have mercy. Yeah, oh man.
Michael, I reserve my comments for the things I'm about to say, because I don't want them to be used against me in the court of law.
This nigga tweaking, bro.
But what do you mean? A nigga?
Bro, no, but that's exactly the scenario in this phone. Like, what's it called? In
the
this
same
conversation,
like,
though.
yeah.
But like, yeah. He's using someone else's photos to try to get the chick he likes, and like, it's crazy.
See, this is why I'm a big advocate for FaceTimes and video calls and all that, like actual
100%.
like human conversation, not all this tech shit. But I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I actually have
like that sometimes.
something funny like that happened to a friend of mine that I know.
Really, what happened?
So he was on a dating app, and he got matched to this person.
Yeah.
And the person had like a female profile, and because he was like identified as a girl. Identified as I like the way he sat up right now. It's like he was looking very like. But so they decided to hang out together. My friend got drinks, and the person invited him over to her place, and he got there, and PG-13 stuff were about to happen, and motherfucker whipped out a dick on his face.
I promise you right now, if that were me, I'm punching everything. No.
When he told me, he was like, yeah, they were just going into it, and he was like, wait, hold on, what's this? And motherfucker just whipped out. I'm like,
yeah, no, I'd be traumatized, bro.
Those are the only things I used to think happened in like movies or shit.
Yeah. And
when he happened to him in real life, I had to calculate. I was like, wait, hold on. You serious? He was like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I'm happy you left that place unscathed. I'm happy you left there.
Oh man.
In the same size and
shape. To be fair
shape.
though, how the fuck did he not, like, he didn't ask her?
I mean, I guess she just portrayed herself to be a lady as she identified as. And so when they were getting to, the other stuff, I don't think the conversation got that deep.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
it was just okay, let's actually see if we're feeling ourselves like physically. And I was like, yeah, this is why you wait till marriage. But imagine he actually waited till marriage for that one.
Oh man, now imagine that.
Imagine on your wedding night, he just pulled up and he was like, yeah, honey.
You know how strict Catholics be with like I'm gonna wait till like never have any sexual relations and everything like that.
Yeah.
That night he's been looking forward to it. Like, bro, all the socks have dried up, but it's time to move on from socks to action. He goes in, he comes, brings her home, throws her on the bed, ready to do some action. Pulls the panties aside and then just.
He's like schlong. He's like, what's schlong? And you're like, yo, what's this?
He gets smacked in the face.
Yo, imagine he got smacked in the face.
I'm punching everything, bro. I swear to God, I'm punching everything.
Equal rights.
I'm
dying.
Yeah. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining us on the 7th episode of the Shop Talk Show.
7.
You're joined by Michael Chevin.
Olubajo Anu in the building. Boom. Nice to see you guys. Nice to see you guys.
Sexy. Thank you so much for the support on our previous episode, guys. Damn, y'all are killing it. Man.
Exactly.
What?
It's like we get like new subscribers every day.
And I'm loving it. I'm loving how much you guys are enjoying seeing us like just hang out, have fun,
be alive.
It's a blessing, really.
Before we get into it, how have you been?
I've been. I ain't gonna lie. Work's been work. To stay with Nigeria now. Nah, it's not easy, man. But it's okay. But I've been living. Yeah.
Okay.
Just working towards my goals, and honestly, that's all I can do right now. Cause Fair enough. How about you, bro? How's everything been?
It's been a roller coaster, honestly, because like you said, with the state of like the economy and like in Nigeria,
Even
it's kind of
Canada
hard.
too. But
yeah, Canada not as tough, but like just watching people back home, just not live the same quality of life that they should be able to live is just so hard, like wrenching, especially with like international students here who have parents paying all their fees and stuff like that. You talk to your friends and
some people think that
so
international students are rich. Like that's not true though.
Exactly,
that is not true.
Even if they were with the current exchange rate, like they're probably broke right now.
Yeah, it's no.
Yeah, so like just having that in the back of my head, because of course I do have family back home, and you want to always support them, but you also have a life here.
Exactly, it's like
where do you find the balance? But aside that, like school's been going fine, like work has been actually very great.
That's blessed.
Just came back from a campaign to see Ed Milet, and it was amazing.
Who's Ed Milet?
He's of what's it called? Don't put me on the spot like that. But he's I would say a business trainer.
Okay.
A motivator. He has a podcast called the Ed Milet Show. It's one of the most beautiful podcasts I listen to for motivations. Yeah. And he's trained a lot of athletes and trained a lot of business, very wealthy people. He's well off himself. And so we had the opportunity to actually be in the same room with him and go through a campaign where he taught us for about 6-7 hours. And yeah, it was just so blessed to be in that room with all those like very wealthy people, like rubbing minds together and talking. So on that end, it's been really great at work and everything.
Fair enough.
But here we are back in Vancouver. So let's get into it. Vancouver, right? How you guys doing?
Yeah.
Let us know.
We're gonna see what they say in the comments. Oh, exactly. By the way, before we forget, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. All your support is much appreciated as always. And yeah, for our audio listeners as well, don't forget to leave us a review. 5 stars is preferable.
I think it's only like I won't say fair, but like that's the standard.
I mean, if you're having fun with us, why not, right? But then again, tell us how we could improve. We're here for it. But yeah, guys, and then you had a societal complex thing you wanted to talk about today, bro.
Oh yes.
Bro, so yeah, I was like, why is it called societal complex? So
it's because like it touches on a part of our society where can be complicated. So I call it societal complex because a lot of people have different opinions about this specific matter we're about to like dive into.
Okay.
And I would love to hear your opinion about it also, and I can share my opinion.
Damn, don't put me on the spot like that, bro.
Shut the fuck up. I was like, when you put me on the spot, I actually forget everything I meant to say in 1 sec. But the question I had was thus. So we're in a society where celebrities and people of influence are treated very differently than we regular human beings.
Okay.
Especially when they commit actions that are against our normal norms and moral views. So I had a thought where it was like, so where do we, keep them as human in the sense that they make mistakes, and then we forgive their actions to a point where they can actually change and be better for society. So that's one. And then the second question is, why is there always a divide between who we decide to choose? Like we pick and choose who to forgive and not to forgive, regardless of the crime. But they're all human beings. So why do we have that as a society? And my example would be Chris Brown.
Okay, very controversial.
Yeah, very controversial.
Yeah, let's go.
So he was meant to play in the All-Star games that just went on in the NBA
about 2 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago.
No, the All-Star game, right?
Yeah, the All-Star games.
Okay. Why would Chris Brown be in an All-Star game though? He's not in the NBA.
But he's a very good talented, very talented person. Like he does basketball, he does every other sport, and he's a musical athlete. Even when you speak to or when you watch interviews of these NBA players, when they're speaking about his talent in the game, like they're like, he could literally like do it all.
Oh yeah,
exactly. And he has this personality that brings like kind of an audience to the NBA, which is why they love having him there. Like I think if you go check, there was this celebrity game thing going on, and he was a part of that for a while, and it was so hype. It used to be lovely to watch. Celebrities would be on different teams and they would play each other, and it was just so hype to watch. And
kind of like the what's it called, charity match between like the, I guess, well, what the names of their teams, I can't remember, but I know
remember.
Chunks and Philly were there. Speed.
Exactly.
Speed missed an open goal from Hazard, bro.
Speed is Speed. Leave that guy.
I give him props though, like for all the like how has he held on to fame for so long right now? To the point that he's meeting Arsene Wenger.
No worry, we'll be back to let you guys know how.
Yeah.
But that's kind of how the conversation that I wanted to have with you is like, okay, so first off, where do we draw that line whereby we take them out of the celebrity look and put them as humans that make mistakes?
I mean, I think it's not necessarily in Chris Brown's case, it's not necessarily a thing of him being a celebrity. It's also like it's violence against women. Okay. And I think, it did happen a really long time ago.
When he was 18 years, he's like 30 something right now. It's been like 18 years. And
sometimes it takes like there's crimes that, it takes a lifetime to actually atone for. But at the same time, then again, it's not for everyone to be judging, because literally as Jesus said too, like, and this is for all our non-believers too, this is not a Catholic podcast whatsoever. It's just an example. But like he said that if like he was in a scenario where he was being asked by the people of the synagogue to like either stone, like there was a prostitute and they were all going to stone her, and then he would like whoever is the most righteous should be the first to pick up a stone and throw it to her. Okay. But then none of them were able to do it because none of them would be more righteous than Jesus, right? Okay. And it's more like, like no one's more righteous than the other. Like we all make mistakes and everything. Like you should also give them the chance to do better. Okay. Yeah. And
now where I'm going with this is, I understand what you said, especially with where you were like, there's some crimes that are that takes a lifetime to atone for, which is really fine. But I just have I'm not trying to like shame anyone here, but like there's a little list that I saw about other celebrities that, you know,
have done worse. I don't know how, but there's people who, that's the thing, that's the unfortunate reality. There's always people who get away with it.
Exactly. So why do we pick and choose who to go off on?
Because it's media.
And so stupid, because we fuel the media by our opinions. Like even if they bring something out, we're like, we agree with it. We're like, this is so. And like I saw a lot of like, you know, him receiving backlash that this is him still being held accountable for what he did 18 years ago as an 18-year-old boy. Like, where is the grace for him to actually be a better human being and do the things that he wants to do and still live his life just like everyone else? For example, Dr. Dre, I know he's a very famous person. They even have an award after him in the Grammys, but he literally, there are so many cases of him beating up different women in the studio. Another one was we had that case of Cardi B who drugged people. For like, why do we then pick and choose who we're going to assault with our words and then, you know, forgive the others because they're our fave? And it's just like appalling to me.
Who's Cardi B? Wait, who has Cardi B as their fave?
You really want to go there? No, do you? Really
I'm not trying to get canceled.
Yeah, I don't think he's trying to go there, guys. He's just joking. What really? No, Cardi has
bangers. I get that.
She has a fan base, a big ass fan base, and like, okay, the last person I was gonna bring, I was like, well, I don't really care about this person, but it's like why?
Ezra Miller's one. Ezra Miller has done unspeakable things. Although this dude still keep getting movie roles. You saw what happened to Jonathan Majors?
Even Amber
Heard.
Like, what are you guys doing?
What's happening? Like, Jonathan Majors, there's literally no proof of it even happening too. I literally saw from like the very beginning, like, it's possible he could have done it, he might not, but I'm not gonna like judge him immediately, right? Yeah. They like, apparently they still found no admissible proof, and he still lost his job. Like, what? Come on.
Like, that's why I titled it societal complex, because why does society love to do things like that? They just love to pick and choose who we forgive or who we actually give grace to. And it's just so sad. Like, when I saw that, like, it made me think that, oh shit, so if we were to become influential and were to make a mistake in our standings in life, like, how costly is that gonna be for us, because there's no grace to actually like do better?
I think that's a lot to do with the psychology of humanity too, right? They need something that has just the wrong impression on them to be able to dump all their negative energy into. It's sad, but that's the unfairness of reality, man.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So I would love to hear everyone's opinion on this issue. I know it can be a sensitive issue, so if you actually have opinions, and if you think we're wrong, please call us out. Like let's have a conversation
about this. Honestly, it's a conversation that needs to be started too, because it's kind of like a bias as well. Because let me try to piggyback off that real quick and be like, okay, you know when Taylor Swift had AI generated nudes of her leaked?
Yeah.
Do you see how quickly they were to get all that off?
Yeah.
I love that. That is great.
That's beautiful.
Beautiful work.
Do that.
But then when Drake had his actual nudes leaked, people were fangirling over it and everything. It's
like come on.
No, like exactly right.
There's
like if we're holding one person up to this standard, why don't we
hold everyone else to that same standard?
Right. Like, we're not commending the AI generated photos or anything. That is just to clear it up. That is not what we're doing at all.
Yeah, and we love the fact that it got cleared out.
Exactly. But the main fact is like, that happened to Drake too. Like, I mean, Drake had a lot more to gain from that though. But still, it was.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. But,
wow, let's end it on a lighter note. Go on.
I wanted to switch it up with a little bit of anime chat real quick. I know we've talked about anime recently, but there's a lot of good shows coming out right now. I know Demon Slayer has been banging.
It's
like
coming
the movie,
back.
It's coming out.
Back.
I mean, it's probably already come out by now when we're filming this, but yeah. There's also this one anime I've been watching that was actually a pretty surprise hit from last year.
Which one?
Freiren, Beyond Journey's End.
I actually haven't seen that.
You haven't seen that one?
No.
It is so freaking good.
What's it about? Give me a rundown.
Okay. So it's like...
Summary, please.
Summary. I'll summarize it as much as I can. This story is like an adventure anime. Okay? It follows an adventure that happens after the main story. The main story was that this group, this hero recruited a party consisting of a priest, a brawler who was a dwarf, and a mage known as Freiren.
Okay.
Yeah, she's an elf.
Okay.
So they go on the journey to defeat the Demon King.
Yeah.
It shows their like there are bits and pieces of it in the actual show that shows that like the connections they had. Here's the kicker. Freiren is an elf and she doesn't age like humans. So you know that theory where, like that fanfic where people write like as dogs and being like dogs seeing humans as unchanging and majestic.
Yeah.
Like because dogs' lifespans are so much shorter than humans.
Yeah.
That's pretty much humans to Freiren.
She's
thousands of years old, but she's only like 16 in her own age or 17. It's never really disclosed.
Okay.
But like and then everyone else gets old around her, so she's gotten like dissociated from reality.
Human life,
to like she
like
doesn't understand
vampire.
human feeling.
Yeah.
She doesn't understand human feeling, fear of death or like anything like that. So the story it's a very light-hearted story. It shows like her going through life after her squad mates had all passed on. Like they succeeded in defeating the Demon King and everything. So like the story of how she ties up loose ends from like their journeys, as well as ends up creating a new party too for a new adventure. And it is so freaking good. Like they don't even need to, like it's such a good show that they don't even need to be doing anything like over the top action packed or but every scene is so impactful. The animation is crisp. Like the story is very well done. It's think of it as like a bubble bath after Jujutsu Kaisen or
a bubble bath.
Exactly. That's how good it feels. It's like a bubble bath after like JJK or AOT.
Yeah.
Like it's not dark. Personally, I prefer a lot of darker anime. But like I
think he lost me at bubble bath. You lost me at bubble bath.
Just honestly. Saying, it is a really good show.
I will give it a look.
Yeah.
But I have one recommendation for you also.
Okay, so let's
this is a volleyball anime.
Oh, Haikyuu? I know Haikyuu, I just haven't seen it yet.
You need to see it, like especially if you're like sports fanatic like I am. Like just the emotion that goes into it. Seeing someone who's like, has all the talent but doesn't have all the instructions, like tank up with people that have had that their entire life, and like the
Okay.
struggle is just so real. Like the emotions is just so real.
Fair
And yeah,
enough.
like that's one anime I think you should like look at.
Okay, bro, that gives me like. Have you seen Kuroko no Basketball?
I've seen Kuroko no Basket. Kuroko no Basket. Who are you?
Bro, I was wanted to be Akashi.
Akash? Hey,
Yeah.
Akash was really doing like this. It's just like your head is too high. Like,
Like the only one that can beat me is me.
yo, I think that's where your narcissistic behavior started.
Exactly, bro. Like, yeah. But anyways, Kuroko no Basketball as a banger. I also wanted to talk real quick about Mob Psycho. It is an anime I'd known for a while, but I'd slept on it, and in the best way possible, I'm happy I slept on it.
Okay.
Hear me out though. No, I'm not happy I slept on it because it's bad. I'm happy I slept on it because it's so good that I'm enjoying watching it for the first time. It's whoa.
Like you can never get that first experience again.
Like the animation style is a bit to get used to, but like once you get invested in the story, it's like whoa, this shit smacks.
And it's a very good story.
Yeah, it's
Mob
really,
is a
really-
psycho. That's why they know him. He's a psycho.
Right, he's pretty much autistic.
He is.
Autism granted him powers, telekinetic abilities.
Yeah, I don't know too much about autism, so I can't diverge and say he is autistic.
My partner is a little bit on the spectrum.
Okay.
So yeah, she's told me a lot about how like some of the experiences are, and her siblings also on the spectrum, but he has it much worse. So like
Okay.
yeah, she's told me like obviously sometimes there's the extreme cases and the good and somewhat less extreme.
Yeah.
But then just seeing the way Mob behaves, I'm like, oh yeah, these are all symptoms of like what she's told me. Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool.
Well, yeah, that's pretty banging, bro.
Yeah, I think up next we got events in Vancouver.
I think it's right around. It's about to be Nowruz, right? Nowruz, that's Persian New Year.
Oh yeah. Persian New Year's.
Yeah. So yeah, like your Chinese New Year.
Yeah, like I think this year is the year of the dragon, right? I think.
Yeah, year of the dragon.
Yeah,
The mystical creature, the year of dragon, exactly.
Remind me of Kaido, but not gonna go back into anime. But yeah, we're gonna give you guys some beautiful events you can, definitely get in touch to it.
Sure.
First of all, I want to shout out my boys doing what we called a private lounge. We have DJ Aziz, DJ Daniel Blings. Oh Jesus, he's gonna beat me when this comes out. It's DJ Blings and DJ SA. They have this beautiful event. It's called a private lounge. Please follow them on Instagram.
I thought it was always AP private lounge.
No, just a private lounge.
Private lounge.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right,
I was at one of their events, so if you're going on their Instagram page and you're watching like their past events,
no,
they're so
that
good.
DJ Kasumu, I can say for
So
sure.
good.
Bro, he
So
opened
good.
for Rema.
Literally,
he kills
like,
it.
you have one of the 3 best DJs in Vancouver when it comes to like Afro and just in Afro beats with
And hip-hop, like,
and also
Amapiano.
like
he goes hard. They go hard.
they're going crazy.
Yeah.
So please like and follow, and yeah, they got you. After you've checked out my boys for sure. What else we have going on? We have Lil Tecca coming into the city.
Oh yeah.
I think he's gonna perform at the Vogue Theater.
Oh, nice. When? Where? No, sir.
Yeah. What do you mean where? Are
My
you
bad,
new?
My bad.
Are you new here?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, don't even answer that. Well, we have Simon and Garfunkel story. So for those of you that love a little theater and drama, this is. I love like live shows, like theater and stuff like. I love watching that. So you can catch me in one of these events, and if you do, please say hi. And the last one I wanted to give you all is Mrs. Water is coming to Vancouver. The water lady, Tyler.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's coming on the 21st of April actually. So you have enough time to actually get your tickets and be ready.
Yes, sir. I think I'm not a huge fan of her discography, but she would still be a crazy concert to go to.
Yeah. I think the environment, just being there.
Yeah, it would be a vibe.
It will be a vibe.
Let's see if she recreates what happened at
at Omale's concert. If she calls me out, my sisters, I'm sorry. I'm gonna water. Yo, bro, I just keep having the images of like the Nigerian
Nigerians.
celebration.
Oh man.
There was one time there was a whole room, not a whole room, a whole hostel of dudes, because they all watched the game together, and they came out and they were just singing "Make Me Sway." I'm like, and they're just doing the. I was dying.
Oh man,
it looked like a fun time.
Crazy. All right, and then I got one event for you guys. So there is gonna be a YVR stand-up comedy workshop.
Oh.
Yeah, that is on March 16th and the 17th at Vancouver Public Library.
Wow, that's actually
guys,
dope.
Be sure to check that out.
That's actually really nice. I love comedy in terms of like Alibaba's I Go Die, I Go Save. I'm not really into the like, European comedy style, because I don't know, it's just me.
Yeah, that's fair. That's what we grew up with. I Go Die, bro.
Exactly. Like you sit down there, you're laughing and they're insulting you, and you're laughing for hours.
Oh wait, I think I saw that Mike Rife was also coming to Vancouver soon.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That'll be a nice.
Wait, hold up. I'll search that up right now.
That would actually be a really nice one. Like anything comedy based just gets me in a good mood.
Yeah, Matt Rife comes to Vancouver. He goes to the Royal Theatre on March. Oh, sorry, that's in Victoria. Okay. He goes to Queen Elizabeth Theatre. On March 14th.
Again, nice one. Yeah, I think they have like lots of like theater and like comedy performances at that Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Theater, be
sure to check that out, guys.
Yes, you should.
All right, thank you so much for joining us as per usual. The support is really going crazy, guys.
Thank you.
The shop talk, the next big thing. Streets are saying
the shop talk.
Yeah. The shop talk.
I thank you for having us, and thank you for watching. See you next time. Love you.
Pew. All right. The text conversation. The one we started with.